what's up, dude? How's it going? I hope you're great. I hope you're doing really well. Like, so freaking well. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my god. I really hope it's going well. I just did a COD tier list video, a Call of Duty tier list video. I filmed it. I started editing it. And then I realized that I've totally, like, already done one of those last year. And so why did I do it again? Quite tired. I'm absolutely shattered. So I thought, shit, dude. Let's put a camera in my face. We are going to talk about something slightly different. I know this is a different format. I wanted to have a bit of fun with it. Well, I will be going back to the commentaries soon because I'm really enjoying doing the commentaries, but I just thought I'd do something a bit different. We'll be talking about progression in video games because, man, it's stupid. It's annoying. I wish I didn't even have to talk about this stupid subject, and I would get up, but I'm not really wearing much underneath this t-shirt, and also it's got a big hole in the crotch. But maybe that's true. Maybe it's not. I mean, I guess we'll find out. You thought you were gonna see it then, but don't worry. It's just like it's a Domino's pizza outfit with a hole in the crotch, because I'm a little bit annoyed. Like, it's annoying that we have to talk about this, because this was something that was fine. This was something that I think all of the millennials like myself, who's a millennial, I think we all assumed that this would be okay. And this is something we didn't have to worry about. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. These are on your Domino's crotch list, and we'll go into a game of Modern Warfare 3 and Prestige 17,000 times until my mum is proud of me. Why isn't she, though? Like, why? Like, why not? Do you know what I mean? Like, why? Suddenly progression is something that we have to worry about. It's on the chopping block, for Christ's sakes. Overwatch 2, I think, is the latest symptom of this ridiculous, horrible system that we're in, where progression has just been left to die. Right next to that dog from that Futurama episode. And I won't forget that. In Overwatch 2, there's no progression. The only progression is the battle pass. It reminds you of any other game, and if it doesn't remind you of Halo Infinite, then I want to join the rock that you've been living under. Yeah, Halo Infinite didn't have a progression system. It just had a battle pass, and you level up your battle pass. It's like, hey, check it out. Whoa, like, if you level up this battle pass, you can get, like, the color blue. You can, like, have an outfit that's not red. No, it's blue, and, like, literally no one can fucking see what level you are. It's so good. Of course I don't like the system, dude. Of course, the system sucks, man. This sucks. This all sucks. And I don't get this system, man. I don't get this system. I understand why they're doing it to an extent, sort of. Fortunately, also, on the bright side of things, in Modern Warfare 2022, they've just announced, and by the time I've actually finished editing and uploading this video, it'll already be the case, that prestiging, you'll be able to keep your prestige now. You'll get extra prestiges with every season, but you actually get to keep your level and your prestige at the end of a season. I think that's great. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's a great step in the right direction, and I really like that. However, Overwatch 2 is like, nah, man, nah. I'm just gonna keep sucking dick. Give me some blue skins, please. So the reason I think this is obviously, you know, like, player retention is the biggest word in gaming at the moment. What's also imperative to publishers is obviously making microtransaction money and microtransactions. So the player retention thing isn't as big a deal. That explains why we have seasons. Why it resets is more of a sort of, I think, more of a cognitive association to Fortnite. Plus, then you can reset and sort of go like, oh, here's our new season. This time we've got Batman, or in the case of Halo, this time we've got the color orange. Whoa, dude! You're gonna be orange, man. That's like Trumperific. And that's their way of sort of refurbishing the stock. So I guess it is a big deal, you know, starting again with stock and like, oh, hey, check it out. Here's our new season. You want to buy all the stuff in the season, right? No, fuck off. But what I want to focus more on is the removal of a leveling system and replacing that with a battle pass. It feels so hollow. I don't like it. It feels empty. It feels like I'm not earning anything. I don't care. And the big reason for that is no one can see it. And I'm going to throw some truths on you right now, and I don't know if this is making any sense, but I want to throw some truths on you right now. I'm going to say something that might hurt you a little bit, but I want you to lean in. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Right, well, this is just creepy now. Why are we doing that? Okay. In Call of Duty, I can't even see your skin. I can't even see what player you're playing as. I can't. I don't notice it. The way the game works is that I see you for half a second, and then I kill you, and you're dead. But I don't see what skin you're playing as. I don't notice it. I'm sorry. I never notice other people's skins. No one does. No one on the face of the earth. I think one time I noticed that someone was playing as the Grim Reaper in Cold War. Other than that, no one sees your skins. No one can see who you're playing as. And, obviously in games like Fortnite, this makes sense because the art style, it's a lot cleaner. You can see who you're approaching. It's very moment-to-moment gameplay. And they have like crazy characters like Thor and Spider-Man. But in Warzone, which I know is the same setup, it's Battle Royale, the map looks a lot more cluttered. You don't really... It's more detailed. It's more military. It's less bumping into Spider-Man in the street and more bumping into Spider-Man in... the dark. You might see him. You may see him as he passes you by. You might do. I don't know. But you probably won't. Call of Duty, I don't know. It's a completely different beast. The art style doesn't really show off skins as well. Secondly, we aren't going to get as close this time. Or are we? Camos for your weapon. I notice it in the kill cam. I think it's cool if I pick up a weapon that has a cool camo. Other than that, dude, I have no idea you've got it. I haven't noticed it. I haven't seen it. And let me tell you something, and this may break your heart. If I pick up your weapon that has cool camo on it, I'm not going to then go look at the kill feed and say, I hope he killed me recently so I can find out exactly what the name of this fine gentleman who has the Omicron camo skin on his AK-74U has. Oh, look, it's Jeffrey Bob Bangjumum 420OX Smokes Weed Doritos, and check it out, there's Dumbledore. Yeah, man, these gamer tags, man, sometimes they're just really long. Yeah, I'm not going to notice. I'm not going to look at that. I'm not going to pay attention to it. And I really don't care who has the cool camo. Unless, of course, you want to post about it on Twitter or something, which I get. I really don't care. Thirdly, calling cards. Calling cards before, okay, I actually kind of got it. I would understand why a calling card would matter to you, because sort of when you call stuff in, people could see it. When you're in the menus, people could see it. You know, when you hover over a gamer tag, people could see your gamer card. And yes, I know, by the way, skins were there also, but no one really paid attention to that. No one really cared. And especially with the new games where they changed that to just people walking, I never paid attention to that shit. But I will look at your calling card, and I will see that. And I will see that it's got like an animated woman with a snake going right through every hole that she's got, and then coming out with a stick of butter in its mouth, and then throwing that at some teenager, and the teenager goes, whoa! Oh, I've got a ring on. Oh my god, that really hurt. Alright, concussion aside, I notice cool calling cards. I'm going to. But they've really suppressed that. They've really subdued that. I guess you see a calling card when someone kills you, but you're not really paying attention. You're probably just going to press X to move on. I don't think you see calling cards when people calling kill streaks anymore. So it's kind of like, it gives a fuck. You know, no one sees it anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. So all things considered, with regards to things that you unlock that aren't levels, the reason I'm saying this is because none of this shit matters. It really... Not that much, you know, not as much as it probably could. You're doing all of this for essentially not very much at all. There's not much on the outside of this, and particularly when you found a camo that you like, you're going to stick with that, or you've bought a skin that you like, you're going to stick with that, or you've got a calling card that you like, you're going to stick with that. I've had the UFO beaming up a cow emblem of Modern Warfare 2 for years now. That's, because I don't want to change it. But the reason I said all of that is because it doesn't matter. That stuff doesn't matter all that much, particularly when, you're going through a battle pass, you're getting to level 50 so that you can have a character with a blue t-shirt rather than red. I'm really not going to pay attention to that because I don't want to. I'm not looking at your skin. I'm looking at how I can beat you. It doesn't matter. If only there was some way to have a number associated with how much time you've put into this video game. What the rock is cooking. Yes, if only there was a level associated to how much time you put into the game. Oh, wait a minute, we totally had that back in the day. It was called leveling, and you could even prestige, and you could just keep playing, and then the level goes up depending on how much you've played. We had that, dude. We had that back in the day. We had a level associated to how much you played the game. Now, I know we had different variants every now and then with stuff like Halo 3. I'm so embarrassed to admit I was out of breath. just then, and still now, actually now. You know, and sometimes there was like a skill version of that. I didn't really like that all that much because it really, your level depends on how good your team is. But for most games, you had a level that was based on how much you played. And that's great because people got to see it. People would see it in the lobby. They would go, oh my god, dude, that guy is level 175, or wow, that guy made it to prestige 10, that guy is master prestige, he's prestige 15. And my point about that is that system is so perfect because with every game, every time you finish a game, you have something to come away with. You have something every time you play, no matter how well you played or how poorly you played, whether you're getting started or you're the best in the world. When you're done, when you've finished, you have something. You always have something to show for it, and I think that's incredibly important. And I don't know why you would want to get rid of a system like that. I really don't understand it. Of course, the reason the publishers have been getting rid of these systems is so that you replace that level with a battle pass and you pay for a battle pass. Obviously, in the eyes of EA or Activision, hey, should we have a level that we have to pay to maintain, or should we have a level that they have to pay to maintain? Money? Where's me money, SpongeBob? The problem with that is that people are coming away with these experiences with nothing, just not caring. We need things like this. We learned this from Halo Infinite. They tried this shit with Halo Infinite. They made a game it was free to play, so they made all of their money off of microtransactions. They made a game without a core main progression system and with just a battle pass progression system, and people abandoned it. They were like, oh boy, cool, I mean the game plays well, but what do I have when I'm done? You can level up this battle pass, or you can just buy cosmetics in the store and completely bypass that system altogether. The issue with a battle pass system is, that no one can see, by the way, is that when all things considered, you can bypass this for a tenner. You can go into the store and just buy something that's way cooler than the thing that you could ever get from the battle pass. Now, if they were to hybridize the two and say, okay, you can get the battle pass, and that gives you a level that people can see, I'd be more down with it, with a free-to-play game, not with a full-price game. If it's free-to-play and you want to make us pay to have a battle pass that we can then show off our level on, fine. But don't reset that shit. Have one battle pass at 100, let people keep their battle pass, like with Halo Infinite, and let them keep going. So like this guy's level 150, and he's completed 1.5 battle passes. That's fine. That will keep people engaged. That will keep me engaged, and it will get 20 quid out of me, which is nowadays a third of the price of a fucking game. Or if you want to play a PS5 game, even less than a third of the price of a game. Fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But having nothing at all to show for finishing a game, have we not learned? Did Halo Infinite not teach us a lesson? How did we have Halo Infinite and then Overwatch 2? Sad. It's a sad situation. Fortunately, games like Call of Duty are still holding the mantle, and still have traditional leveling systems, and that's great. But it's something I don't want to go away, man. It's the reason I play these online games. It's the reason a lot of people play these online games. Maybe it's considered old-fashioned. Maybe I think that's conditioning. I'm 100% sure that's conditioning, that all of these publishers have conditioned all of these Gen Zers that, oh no, rank doesn't matter. What matters is your battle pass, that thing you pay us for. That's what matters. Yeah, I think it might be conditioning. I would like to see these come back in full force. I think that we are going to either completely adopt the battle pass system or have both, like Call of Duty, which I think works out fine. I'm okay with battle passes, by the way. I just don't think they should be your only method of leveling. Or we could completely go back, and I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. I'm going to go deliver a pizza, and someone's going to deliver something to me. And hopefully it's a progression system. That's why I got the crutchless trousers, because I want a new progression system.